What's happening, guys? Black Ice here, welcoming you to a new series, N4 Versus. What is N4 Versus, you may ask? Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're having a mini tournament every once in a while. When we find another clan's face, we're going to do a series of 3, 5, or 7 games, and then we'll upload it onto the channel. Simple as that. So a bit of a disclaimer before we actually get into the gameplay. One, there were 5 games that we did before this match that you're seeing, but what happened was one of the players had to leave, so we decided to use those as a sort of warm-up games for the new player that joined. So that's why the commentary picks up sort of abruptly, because we couldn't really do the 5 games. The 5 games were unofficially a warm-up, so the 3 games that you're about to see are what actually count. And on another note, my commentary needs some work because I've never done this before, so hopefully you guys can endure even with my terrible commentary. At least I think it was terrible. Anyway, that's all for me rambling on before the actual match starts. Roll the intro. So now maybe Fluffy Jar's warmed up a bit, so now we'll see what he's truly capable of. Instantly, GLS going off, trying to attack from the air. Zoom and Hawk, both proficient aerial players, though, so unless they pull out some really fancy stuff, GLS is not going to get much by them. Especially not with the new variable of Fluffy Jar. Zoom and Hawk both with the double team. Hawk trying to get an assist or a pass or whatever he can. And Fluffy Jar trying to give us seizures. It's another goal for N4. "15 seconds in, and Zoom has already scored 2 goals. Bleen Dolphin is not doing well with the defense. He's going for boost. This is what can kill a team sometimes in these games. Ideally, you don't want to go for boost until the ball is on the other side of the pitch. So, Bleen Dolphin going severely jeopardizes his team. Zoom trying to go with the aerial, but not quite nailing it. The ball is right in front of net, and Fluffy Jar puts it in. 4 minutes 18 left on the clock, so it's anyone's game at this point. We saw N4 come back from those last 5 games, so the same could apply to GLS with these next 2 games. Once again, Hawk and Zoom converging on shots, leaving them kind of wide open. Zoom with no boost. Hawk trying to starve GLS as much as he possibly can. And he kind of makes a half a save. Bleen Dolphin with the double tap and the kind of prediction. Ready with his car contorted in such a way to hit it as soon as hit out. Zooming, go for... can't talk today. The excitement is so much I forgot how to speak. Zoom goes for the kickoff, though, but he just misses it. Trying to do a fast kickoff, but he angled the wrong way and didn't hit the ball, leaving the goal wide open. Hawk not able to defend quick enough. Zoom looks confused to have no idea what Hawk is trying. Going up the wall and whatnot. Once again, both of them in the air, leaving the goal unsecured. Fortunately, they got back in time. Fluffy Jar going and missing the shot, leaving the goal open. Can Zoom double tap it? No, he cannot. Can Hawk capitalize? Just barely able to pass it up for Zoom, but Bleen Dolphin there to block it off the wall. Zoom with a reverse hit and that double jump, improvising on little boost. Bleen Dolphin scoring another goal, 4-2. GLS has come back. If they keep this up, it's going to be 1-1. So far, N4 is down by 2. Still half a game left, so they could come back. GLS seems to have the team dynamic down. Right now, it seems like Zoom is kind of carrying Hawk right now. In order for them to win, I think Hawk will have to pull out some dribbles. Zoom has a brilliant opportunity for a pass, and Hawk is ready, but hesitation once again. Hawk realizing at the last second he doesn't need to go for it, and Zoom almost takes the shot. There are so many shots that could be taken, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes our aim just leaves us. And an easy goal from Fluffy Jar. Hawk was just so confused with what was going on. He was backed into a corner. And he backs up again, which is where Fluffy Jar capitalizes. Hawk preparing for any dribbles Fluffy Jar might have. And now boostless. Zoom trying to go for a redirect. Looks like Bleen Dolphin saw Hawk coming, popped it right over him. In a almost perfect arc, it just misses the crossbar. Looks like there might be 2 more after this game. Hawk going to pop it over him. And Bleen Dolphin missing the save, leaving Zoom the opportunity to score another goal. At this point, GLS still has twice as many points as N4, so it looks like they're going to be taking Game 2 or Game 1, whatever it is. GLS applying more pressure. And Zoom slips another one by. It's going to take a miracle for them to come back in this game. 21 seconds to score 2 goals. Unless GLS is just really out of it, it looks like they're still going to take this game, but anything's possible. Bleen Dolphin and Hawk for the kickoff. Hawk wins the kickoff, but Fluffy Jar is there with the save. And with the last 5 seconds, GLS has taken this game. Game 1 or 2, I really don't know. Hawk trying to add a bit of a boost and trying to show that he was here the entire time and he was actually helping, scores one goal at the very end of the game. So close to a comeback is right, Zoom. The winner is GLS. So this was only game 1 according to Bleeding Dolphin, so 2 more games. Moving on to game 2. Hawk just barely able to clear it. And Fluffy Jar, almost with an easy first goal, but just misses it. Bleeding Dolphin trying to pop it over everyone, but he ends up pinching it with Zoom, it seems like. Fluffy Jar goes up, but so does Zoom. Will Hawk be able to take it? Yes! Hawk scores the first goal of the game. So far, it's 1-0 for the Enforcers this game. 14 seconds and 4 minutes left. Zoom trying to get a wall pinch, but... Ooh. Nice save by Hawk, flying in and sacrificing all of his momentum. Bleeding Dolphin and Fluffy Jar both up, so if they can get a breakaway, they can score on GLS. Of course, last game, N4 started with 2 goals up. So GLS has shown that they can come back, even when it seems like they won't. Zoom with another amazing goal. His first amazing goal of this game, though. I say amazing, he dodged forward, but, I mean, the goal's a goal. Don't question it. So far, Hawk and Zoom both scoring equal amounts. And both saving equal amounts. And just as I say that, Zoom scores another goal. Fluffy Jar just passes it. That was all he could do, though. Ends up inadvertently passing it to Zoom. 3 minutes 22 left. 3 goals up for N4. Zoom with a nice half flip. A little messy, but it gets the job done. Hawk going for what looks to be a freestyle slash carry, but Bleeding Dolphin is not having it. Going on board with Fluffy Jar. He was ready to take that pass, but fortunately N4 was there to stop that goal. Both members of GLS looking a bit starved for boost. Bleeding Dolphin corrects that very quickly. Bleeding Dolphin out of boost yet again. Fluffy Jar scrounging whatever boost pads he can find on the pitch. Going for a full canister. Hawk and Zoom looking pretty good boost-wise, so they could pull out some serious aerials.
shot on net by Zoom, and another shot on net by Hawk. They are applying constant pressure. Hawk trying to get a double tap, Zoom trying to capitalize, but it just won't happen. Hawk going for a bounce, trying to dribble it in the air, right over top of GLS, and Zoom is there to take the pass. Hawk trying to confuse them, and Zoom with an almost turtle goal. Very nice play by N4. 1 minute 11 seconds, and they're up by 4. So far, they've shut them out. Looks like Zoom's going for a double tap, and he nails it. Now they have as many points as they did last round, but GLS has nowhere near as many. No goals at all. So it looks like this game is going to be a complete shutout. We'll have to wait and see, though. Going over to Fluffy Jar. He's going for the kickoff. No special tactics for him this time, except for that pop, but the aim was all off. And Hawk trips him a little and steals his boost. But now he's in goal boostless, which could be a problem if Hawk capitalizes on this. And it was a problem. Fluffy Jar not able to get back in time, and Bleem Dolphin, it looks like he might have had boost, but he was backwards, so he couldn't have hoped to save that. With that being said, this is it for Game 2. GLS just does not know what to do with themselves. Probably preparing mentally for the next game. Next game, winner take all. Again. Hopefully no one has to sub in for Fluffy Jar Bleem Dolphin this time. Otherwise, that means about 3 more games. And for taking the victory, as expected, Fluffy Jar shouting out Brazil 7-0. I mean, he didn't shout, it's text. You get the point. Final game. Off to a great start for N4. Zoom scoring a reverse redirect kind of goal. Highlight reel for sure, Zoom. Both members of GLS are out of position, so looks like Zoom's going to try for a carry. Bleem Dolphin is not having it once again. Trying to go for a dribble. Looks like he tried to hit the ball at the last second, but N4 was vigilant enough to stop that. Ooh, and a very close one for N4 and GLS. Dolphin coming in clutch with that last save. He's accidentally put it in front of his own goal, but quickly corrects that. Zoom looking like he's about to pop it over both of... Yes, he does, and puts it right into the goal. N4 is not playing games anymore. Very close shot by GLS, but just hits that corner. Zoom with those soft bumps, bopping it right over Dolphin's head. If Dolphin had enough boost, he could make a shot. Ooh, and he fakes out Hawk. But Zoom is there to get the ball away from the goal. Let's go on board with Hawk. Awaiting Zoom's pass. Fluffy Jar, on the other hand, sees it coming, and looks like he's about to score, yes. 1-2. N4 still in the lead. Less than half a game left, so GLS will really have to come in clutch in order to steal this victory. It's 1-1. So whoever wins this finishes up as the champion. But since this is not RLCS, we don't have prizes or anything. They just get bragging rights, I guess. It's not an official tournament. But Zoom does come in with another goal. They are pulling out every strategy they know of. Hawk with the jukes and Zoom coming in from the air. The net's open. Zoom had a clear shot. Dolphin running back. And Dolphin capitalizes on them both being out of position. Zoom takes the ball and Hawk flies... Well, he flies by like a hawk. That was a terrible joke, I know. Both of them out of position, leaving an open net for GLS. Hawk trying to pass it back to Zoom, who is swiftly interrupted by Fluffy Jar from the looks of it. But they do have a chance to pass it in front of net. Zoom is just bumped by Dolphin, so he can't take the pass. GLS starting to play a bit dirty, doing whatever they can to get this extra goal. Zoom with the pass, Fluffy Jar with the whiff. Hawk just wasn't there to take it. Hawk is boostless, so he's unable to take any passes. Fluffy Jar stealing that last canister of boost. Hawk is a sitting duck right now, leaving it up to Zoom to prevent that from going in, which he does successfully do. Hawk's priority right now needs to get boost, needs to be getting boost and staying in goal. Zoom is out of position, so if he gets juked, that's it for N4. Zoom with a nice assist from behind. Is he going to take the pass? No, just barely. But, as soon as it touches ground, are they going to add insult to injury? No. GLS cannot stand for that. The winner is N4. N4 has won whatever we're going to call this championship series. It's not even a championship. We're just going to call it something. Hope you guys enjoy this. They have to go. Of course, this was not serious at all. If it was serious, they wouldn't have had me commentating. I suck at commentating. But, all in all, pretty fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, we'll see if we can get, the thoughts of N4. I mean, I'm in N4, but the ones that actually played the game. Now's the part where you jump cut to that. Alright, so now that that match is officially over, what are your guys' thoughts on, the proceedings?
The only thing that I have to say is we've managed to reverse sweep them 2 times.
Yeah?
I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing for either teams, but the only thing that I have to say about it is that our ability to adapt to a team's playstyle has proven to be good.
Yeah, that's twice now if we're counting the first 5 matches we did, coming in clutch with those wins.
Yeah, and I've been noticing that I was kind of on fire those games.
Yeah, definitely
and
scoring, I think a majority of N4's goals, actually.
I'm also learning to, like, you know, never take, like, anyone's skill for granted, because, you know, different people specialize in different things, or a shot that one person may be able to hit and another person may not be able to, are, like, always different, because, I somewhat underestimated Fluffy Jar, because, like, I didn't know what his play style was, so I came into the first game of the second series a bit, like, more relaxed, and I paid for it.
Yeah, that first game from Fluffy Jar was definitely a warm-up for him.
Yeah, so, you know, the first game was like, okay, I don't really know how this dude plays. He's a veteran, so I had to see if he was a veteran. He is a veteran, he plays like one, but he plays a little bit better than a regular veteran would, so GG for you, bro. Much respect, much respect. I hope to play with you again someday. And, yeah.
Alright.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Just want to get get your opinion, or your thoughts on that match.
Well, our teammate kind of left in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mainly the last 3 or 4 games.
I think it was pretty good. I mean, I normally don't play very serious. Like, I was doing better than usual
Okay.
that I do.
Nice.
But since it's like a serious thing, but only for fun.
Yeah.
So. It was really fun
Yeah,
to play.
definitely. I didn't even play, but it was just fun to commentate. I mean, it was probably terrible. My commentary was probably terrible. But it was definitely fun. And it seemed like, you know, that first game, or the last game of the first 5 that we played, or that we did,
Yeah.
that seemed to be your warm-up game.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Alright, well, thanks for coming, man.
Alright,
It was a
well,
pleasure to play you.
Yeah. Same with you.
Alright.
Well, we'll see you later.
See ya.
Alright.
Take care.
See you.
Wraps up the first wannabe championship thing that we're doing. We'll figure out a name for it at some point.
Yep.
Alright.
The Enforcers versus Championship.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna do for now. Unless we figure out something else. You guys will be able to tell by the title. Until then, we are N4, and we will see you in the next video.
See ya.